Hey everyone, welcome back to 5 Minute Eats, and we are in the last and final day of Chicken Alfredo week here on 5 Minute Eats.
Finally, because this has been a lot of pasta.
It's a lot.
And now it is the final day, and we're going with, well, let me just say, we started with one that, we have a dislike for because they usually are like terrible, right?
Yeah.
And we're ending it with another one that typically is not good.
Yes, and at the end of this episode, though, we're going to tell you which was our favorite and our least favorite. But before we do that, we've got to review this bad boy. This is the Marie Callender's fettuccine with chicken and broccoli. Chicken breast and broccoli tossed in a creamy Alfredo sauce on freshly made pasta. This is a 13-ounce tray of it for $3.48, making it the cheapest of the week at 26 cents per ounce.
Now, this is a brand that's owned by Conagra, which is a brand that we always look at as an evil corporation, that like just always up to no good. Mm-hmm. They're really good at one thing, taking beloved brands and effing it up.
Yes.
That's something that they're really good at. Now look at this tray. What's going on with this thing, man?
This tray is a freaking joke, man. Like, I don't know if it's supposed to be like a biodegradable kind of thing or something, but it's not like any of their other trays because all of their other stuff has come in like a black plastic tray. This is so shallow that while I was trying to stir it up, it was just like slopping out over the sides. I was having to chase it back in there. This is a joke, man.
Yeah, I was thinking about this, thinking, man, if I'm at my job and I put this in the microwave and I'm eating this at the break room with my coworkers, this is like a hazard.
This is like a plate, basically. It's not even like a deep dish,
Now, it's got some big broccoli pieces,
which... It does.
It's good, but look at the chicken. There's a lot of big pieces of chicken.
And it looks like cubed chicken.
Which we've said before, give us few good quality chicken. Don't give us a lot of bad ones, right?
Yes, exactly.
And that's what this looks like. And guys, if you're new to our channel, basically, we review everyday grocery items. So before you spend your hard-earned money, let us tell you if it's worth it.
Let's get into this. If you'd like to support this channel, the easiest way to do that is using our Amazon links the next time you shop there.
All right, guys, welcome back. Our rating system. Thumbs up out again, thumbs down we would not. So for me, this is a thumbs down. I have to start off with saying, what the f did I just eat? What did I eat here? Because this is like a very bizarre item here because there's a lot of food here and how do they F this up? Because, they just don't try. This is $1 billion company or something like that. They got all this money. It's like, they don't even try, man, because first off, the chicken, I had a couple of pieces of chicken. The chicken didn't taste seasoned. It was like a cooked chicken without any seasoning on it. And so I ate a couple of it. I didn't find any like issues with it, like, like bad quality meat. But the thing is, when it's like a unseasoned chicken, it's so freaking just blah. You don't want to eat anymore. So I wasn't going to discover if there was any like low quality meat in there. Now the sauce, very, very bizarre because it looks creamy, but when eating this thing, you don't really notice the pasta sauce. Other than that, it's like a creamy texture. Because what I was tasting was the broccoli. It was very bizarre. And then the actual broccoli, when you were eating it, it was, it was like it was steamed. It was there. I don't know, man. Like, they F this up so bad because how is it that there's cream in it, but you're not really, tasting it? It's not flavorful. It's just there. It's how do you not season the Alfredo sauce? But somehow they did it. It's weird. Thumbs down.
If you like what we're doing here, please consider sending us super thanks. It helps us continue to provide more amazing content. All right, for me, this one's going to be a thumbs down. I feel like I just ate one of those kind of, the type of food that they bring out to you that's like preserved to show you like, oh, here's the dessert tray. What would you like to order? And it's like fake food. I feel like that's what I just ate because this had no flavor at all except for the fresh, semi-fresh broccoli. Like that was the flavor of the whole dish, which I love broccoli, but it doesn't taste like Alfredo, so where the hell is the flavor? The chicken, I also only had a couple pieces, but I don't know if there was anything hinky in there. However, the pieces that I had were so dry. Even though they're in this sauce, like, they were dry as a bone on the inside. It was like chewing through desert sand or something. That was really bad. And it was super duper bland. The freshly made pasta is a joke. Those things tasted like eating fake food. Like, it was as if I was eating like Play-Doh noodles or something. Like, there was no flavor. The texture was all wrong. It was just not authentic or even halfway authentic tasting at all. Like, I think better noodles come out of a freaking like ramen noodle bag. The broccoli was the best part about this, and it was just plain old broccoli. The sauce, the most bizarre thing, because it did just taste like broccoli water. Like, it's as if they just put cream and seasoned it with broccoli water, and that was the only flavor, which was really weird. Like, there's no salt in here, there's no pepper, there's no nothing. Like, I'm sure it's in there, but it definitely does not taste like there's any of that in there. There's no flavor except broccoli.
All right, guys, the week is up. Now we got to decide which one was our least favorite of the week and which one was our favorite. So for me, it's an easy one. The least favorite is this garbage right here, Marie Callender's. What were they thinking?
Oh, wow, is that all of your remarks?
I could go on about this, but you share yours.
Okay, for me, my least favorite is going to be the Marie Callender's. Boston Market, you can breathe a sigh of relief, because you know what? Even though we've had a lot of bad experiences with them, they at least had some redeeming qualities. This Marie Callender's piece of on a shingle right here, there's no redeeming qualities whatsoever. It is a travesty against food. Wrong.
All right, guys, now we got to decide which was our favorite of the week. So for me, this was a surprise because I did not expect this to happen. It's going to be the Rayo's, simply because of that sauce. The sauce was really good. You know, the chicken was all right, but the sauce really made it. Like I said in the video, if I was going to have more of it, I would definitely buy some of that Alfredo sauce that they sell so I could pour it on there because it needed more. But otherwise, man, this is a really good dish. So that was mine. What about yours?
Okay. I feel like I really had to go back and forth because it's been a hot minute since we've had a theme week where we've liked as many of them as we have during this one.
Yeah, because for me, I felt like the Stouffer's was really good too, you know?
Yeah, exactly. Like, I'm going back and forth between two of them, even though three of them were pretty damn good. For me, it's going to be, just by a hair, the Rayo's.
Wow, oh wow. You and I are this week.
Yes, we're on the same wavelength because for me, you know, because your tipping point was the sauce. I really liked the Stouffer's sauce. I liked the Stouffer's chicken, and I liked everything about both of them, the Rayo's and the Stouffer's. But for me, because the Stouffer's had the fettuccine and the Rayo's had the cavatappi, or whatever that spirally noodle is, that's what put me over the edge, because I liked that noodle more than the Stouffer's noodle. But honestly, both of them really good. But the Rayo's, if you could only pick one, that's going to be the one to choose.
All right, guys, that concludes this week's theme week. If you love what we're doing here, there's 3 ways you can support us. Number 1, it's very simple. If you're going to buy something on Amazon, use your Amazon link. Like we always say, when you click on that link, we get a small commission, 10 cents, 50 cents, possibly even $1. Otherwise, another way you can support us is super thanks. You can send us some money directly. We'll take $10, $50, $50,000. Doesn't really matter. We'll take it. We have no shame. Another way, very, very simple. Give us a freaking like. When you do that, it helps us in the search results. It pushes us higher. But in the meantime, if you like what we're doing here, stay tuned because we're going to have a new theme week next week. Bye.
All right, guys, that's the video. If you like what we're doing here, definitely check out our other channel, Food Prep Inc. And don't forget to give us a like and subscribe.